Okay, we're ready to make some AN fuel lines now. I have this end already hooked up on this one, and I marked the length of this. I put this fitting on this bung here and measured right up to the end here. This cap is going to slide onto the hose over that little nipple there, and as it turns in there, presses out and seals up inside against there. So I got a little mark there. Cutting them is pretty simple. Got these big clippers, look like branch trimmers, and then just slice it off. You want to look at it, see if you got any fraying in there. Just try to make it easier to go on there. This is the tricky and patient part. You gotta watch the stainless steel little lines there. You gotta get them inside the cup, and then it kind of screws itself on there. And you look to make sure the hose made it all the way to the end, and then you can check how we're doing for length there. And then the tapered part goes right inside the hose and should screw on relatively easy at first, and then it gets to a point where it's going to stop. You want to be safe, you can put a little mark on the line itself. To make sure when you're tightening it down here that it doesn't push itself this way, so that the hose isn't fully engaged anymore. So you just put a little tape there, a little mark, and then you can confirm that it stayed where you wanted it to go. This is a wrench designed for AN lines. It's supposed to keep the color from coming off the paint. The advantage of the black ones is that the nice black Sharpie will touch it up. So it just spins itself in there. If you got a vise handy, you also can put it in the vise, hold this side. Most of my lines I will do with a vise like that, but just for camera purposes, just to show you at least one of these lines. And eventually it'll get itself. Can't turn it anymore, it stays right up there. I still see the blue mark right where it belongs. Okay, it's nice and secure. So we've come out of the tank, turn the fuel shut off, just turn it off now, into the first fuel filter, which is 100 micron, up to the lift pump, out of the lift pump into the surge tank. It's mounted to the frame nicely. And then it's going to come out the bottom and go into the high pressure pump, fuel pump that supplies the fuel rail. And this is going to sit right down here nicely. And what I need is another AN line to go from here to there. I need a different fitting for this one, because that's a 10 in there now. It needs to drop down to a 6, and I do not have that fitting. It's coming tomorrow. But I'm going to have this one on here just for measurement size, because it's going to be the same length, and this will go right to here.